Linda and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I upload videos every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday, and it is all about The Sims 4 speed builds and gameplay. So you guys, it has been quite some time since I have last uploaded on my channel, and first of all, I'm sorry for that, but I think I just needed to take some time to take care of some personal things and to take care of my work. So yeah, I guess it has been 2 or 3 weeks, and I guess I needed that time. But here I am, and I'm back, and I have been working on some things, and one of those things is this apartment complex with 3 apartments that are just built in a row. So 3 apartments in a row. Would it be basically, I don't know how you call it in Germany, we would say it is actually a row house or a house in a row. Something like that. It sounds weird, but it is very typically for Germany to have those houses that are in a row. And mainly you don't only find 3 houses or 3 apartments in a row. It depends on the city you live in, but yeah. So sometimes you see like 5, 6, or 10 houses in a row, and each one of them just looks the same because they are simply equal houses. So everything, starting with the facade, with the exterior, and also the floor plan is exactly the same. And this is what we are building today. So 3 apartments, same floor plan, same exterior, same facade, but 3 different styles. So I went for a very modern style and very bright, and I'd say modern furniture. As far as or it depends on how you define modern. So I would say cozy, bright, and modern is the first style, the first interior for the first apartment. And the second apartment, basically the apartment in the middle, is an apartment for 2 elders. So 2 old grandparent Sims that have a very, I'd say, a good taste in furniture, but very old. Like, all they have is all the things that they bought like years ago. And the third apartment is a roommate's apartment. So there could be 2 Sims living in this apartment. And it has, I'd say, a 70s or mid-century modern, whatever, like 50s, 60s, 70s style. And it is a very brown, orange, yellowish, whatever. And it is mainly for student Sims. So this apartment, so the third apartment, the third style is not very mature or grown up. It is very, I wouldn't say childish. So at least the second floor is very student-like. But the first floor of the third apartment is very classy, mid-century modern, whatever. So yeah, I'd say the third style is one of my favorite styles because I like how all the colors and textures look in like the 70s, 60s, and especially the furniture that we get with The Sims. So we have very suitable furniture and objects that you would find in apartments or houses that are from the 70s. And I think that's the most fun part because I like mixing all the colors. I like mixing yellow and blue colors and then some typical 70s wooden colors like brown, like bright brown or dark brown, something like that. And yeah, I think we can just go right into the build, into the first apartment, before I just move on with some other facts about this building as a whole. So yeah, we are now in the first apartment, and basically let's just say that all apartments have 2 floors, and right now we are on the first apartment, and it is meant for a young family or even a single mom or single dad with a child. and a teenager child. So the bedroom, the teenager room is on the second floor, and I decorated it for a female sim, for a female teenager sim. But the whole furniture, like I said, is very modern and bright. And I used one of my favorite counters. These are the counters from Snowy Escape, and I love them. I find them so beautiful and as aesthetic. I don't know. I think it's the colors, it's the texture, and it's the whole vibe that just comes with this furniture. I love it. It's just too bad that we don't have matching counters, no, matching cabinets. I think the hanging things above the counters are cabinets, and we don't have matching cabinets. I think they would have looked pretty as well too, like the counters do. But yeah, we have to deal with that. We know that we don't always have matching cabinets to the counters, but I think it's okay. Just know that throughout the whole build and speed build, I cut out several parts of the video. So let's just say this basically that I had to cut out very a lot of my video material just because I had so you have to know I speed up my speed builds like 5 times. I speed them up 5 times, and after I sped everything up, I still had like 50 minutes of video material. And I was like, oh my God, I can't do a voiceover for 50 minutes. This is basically an hour. So no, no voiceover for an hour and no video for YouTube for almost an hour because I was like, who the hell is going to watch my video for almost an hour? I mean, there's I don't know. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to watch my videos for an hour. At least you have popcorn or a good wine or anything like that. That would be great. But yeah, so I want to say beforehand, I cut out every video material that I had taken of this is a weird sentence. So what I wanted to say is you won't see me building any or decorating any bathrooms. So no bathrooms. I I think I kept them very basic. So there won't be or there isn't anything that is new or I didn't use any tricks or whatever. So no bathrooms, no 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 backyards. No backyards either and no balconies. So I don't know if you paid attention, but at the beginning of the video you could see that there were balconies on the second floor. So you can see them in the screenshots. You can see everything in the screenshots. I think I didn't leave out anything. So I screenshotted like everything. I screenshot like everything. And if you were to download this lot, it is already up at the gallery. So if you want to download this apartment complex, you can see everything and see what I've done in the bathroom, or you can see what I have decorated in the backyard and on the balcony. So here's my advice. Go to the gallery and download this apartment complex because I can imagine it's going to be a lot of fun to play on this lot because here it comes. It is meant for the roommate system. Here it goes. The roommate system because if you decided to play with your Sims family in the first apartment, you can do that and then just invite some roommates and ask them to be roommates, or you just do a search via your computer or anything like that. You can have roommates and just have them move in the other two apartments, and I think that's a cool idea. This is basically my initial idea, to have roommates and share this whole apartment complex and share. Spoiler alert: there's going to be a pool and a gym, and kind of like a washing room. I don't know if you know what I mean with or by saying washing room. I think it's very German, but I mean a room where are washing machines and dryers. And so everyone that is just basically lives on this lot has a opportunity to wash their clothes in a separate room on the lot. So none of these apartments have their own washing machines and dryers, or clothing hanging lines, whatever. So they have uh, yeah, a separate room and area where they can wash their clothes. So this is fact number one, and I just lost track of what I wanted to say. Well, I think I was wanting to say that there are things that I did not record. So bathrooms, balconies, and backyards, I did not record them, and I didn't record the gym either. I don't know. I Like I said, I didn't use any tricks or anything that you haven't seen before. So I did cut that one out. And Ah, I just came it just came to my mind that I forgot to take screenshots of the gym. Shame on me. I will maybe I will catch up on that. Maybe I won't. I don't know, but it is nothing special. Believe me, it is nothing special. But I think this bedroom we are in right now, it is, like I said, the bedroom of the teenager sim, is so special because it is so beautiful. So I used a lot of, or I overuse the desk that we got from Discover University. I really love it. It is very beautiful and always looks so nice, and so it fits into every teenager room. So I really like it, and I think the teenager has a great view because the teenager has the perfect view to the pool, or of the pool, something like that. And yeah, now we moved on to the bedroom of the parents or the single sim. It is totally up to you. I don't know. It is, if it was up to me, if it were up to me, I think I would choose to live in the first apartment, so in this one, or the third apartment. But I think it would be the first apartment because I like the furniture and the whole vibe to it. So I always, when I do bedrooms, I try to do a cool or innovative background. Like, I think it's just, I don't know, it got very boring to just put a bed against a wall and then just put some night tables on the left and right side. But I think by the time I just try to do something for the eyes and something innovative and cool, and basically trying out some tricks to make it look more fancy. So I always play around with shelves, and I play around with some furniture that I just turn around and then create like a wooden bag of the bed. I think it looks cool, and it just gives yourself a lot more opportunities to make your bedroom more fancy. And now we are, because I cut out so many things, because I had to cut out things, we are now in the kitchen of the second apartment. And this apartment is the apartment for the two elder Sims, for the grandparents. They only have one bedroom, so the second room is a knitting room where the grandma or the grandpa has the opportunity to knit and to be creative. So I think I put like everything that we got from or with Nifty Knitting, I put into this room upstairs. But let's just stay downstairs. So we have this little dining room. We have this dining room in every apartment, and I think it is a cool idea because every dining room has a window where they can look outside and see who's coming and who's leaving, and just, I don't know, watch neighbors do things, watch, I don't know, people walking by do things. I don't know, stuff like that, just to keep an eye on everything that, I don't know, is going on outside. And now we are in the living room of the older couple. I was wanting to say no, the living room of the grandparents. And as you can see, I picked the oldest and, I don't know, grandparent looking furniture that I found in the catalog, in the buy catalog. And I don't know, this is what I imagine every living room of grandparents should look like. So yeah, very old-fashioned furniture and pictures on the wall of ancestors, or I don't know, just fancy things. And I don't know, I think all of these furniture look very expensive because mainly it is like your grandparents spent a whole fortune on furniture, and it lasts for generations. So I don't know, once the grandparents aren't anymore, maybe the children take the furniture and then they will give it to their grandparents. Okay, that's a little bit an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. You know what I was wanting to say. But decorating this apartment was fun as well. I mean, I'm not into this, I don't know, this grandparent style that much, but it was fun though. I mean, I got to use objects that I don't really use very often, so I think it was fun. And now we are in the nifty knitting room. And as you can see, I just put down every object that we got with a pack. Um, and I have to be honest, I really did not do any gameplay. I didn't ever knit anything. I didn't ever sell anything on Plopsy. And so I can't tell you anything about that, but I have used those objects. So when I build, sometimes I use those objects. And just so you know, if you have any questions gameplay wise, I'm sorry, I think I'm not the right um, contact for that. That sounded weird. Just don't ask me anything about nifty knitting. Just don't. Um, yeah, now we are in the bedroom of the grandparents, and yeah, I think it is just the grandparent style. I try to put or try to fit in this chess table because I think this apartment um has or lacked a little bit of activities or skill objects. Yeah, so I tried to put in this chess table, and I didn't. We are now in the third apartment, by the way, but I wanted to say the second apartment, the grandparents' apartment, they don't have a computer or laptop, so they are not very digital. They are not modern. So just wanted to let you know that. Maybe this is because this would be my least favorite apartment of all of those three apartments. But now we are in my second favorite apartment, and it was so much fun using all those objects and playing around with colors or swatches I don't ever use because they didn't really fit into black and white interior or anything else. So it was fun because I felt so free. I felt so free to be just able to use whatever color, and somehow it made sense because it I don't know, just very easily I could recreate the mid-century modern style. And by saying mid-century modern, I always think of the 70s, but this is not right because mid-century would be the 50s. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know. When I talk about mid-century modern, I think about the 50s to the 70s, so like 3 decades. Maybe this I know this really, it's not making any sense. I know that, but it's just my personal opinion. I think all of those three decades, 50s, 60s, and 70s, do not look the same, but they do look familiar. I think you can agree with that. And yeah, so because all of those apartments have the same floor plan, it was kind of like, I wouldn't say boring, but I was so much trying so hard not to do the kitchen structure or I don't know what I wanted to say, concept. I was trying to not to repeat the whole or same kitchen concept all over again. So I tried to do something else, not only color wise, but just how the kitchen or how the space is just filled out with all the counters. I hope you get what I was trying to say. And also here, I have to say I did not play test this dining room. And I just realized that could be pretty um yeah, I think critical. It's a very critical dining room because I didn't play tested it. I didn't play test it. So if this doesn't work, if your Sims don't have any access to this dining room, just delete one dining chair and your Sims will be fine. Um and since this apartment is for two Sims max, your Sims will be fine with two dining chairs, and that would be fine. So here was trying something new because I haven't really used this shelf a lot, and today, or not today, but the day I built this apartment or decorated this apartment, I wanted to, and there were two bare hooks, so they were empty, nothing was hanging on those hooks. So I was like, we have those bags, and yeah, I was hanging those bags up on those hooks, and I think it looked very realistic. It looked cool, and yeah, I'm proud of my new creation. So I was trying to be innovative in this apartment too. And now we are in the living room, and I have to say, I love the colors. I love this wooden wallpaper or whatever, and this sideboard. And the couches, I love them. I think they are from Get Famous or City Living, one of those things. I don't know, but those are my favorite couches. I love them. I love them so much. I love them more than anything else. Trust me, believe me. I don't lie. I love them more than anything because I love the texture. I love the whole style of those couches. I love the colors, the color schemes. It's just perfect. Just perfect. And I wish the Sims people would just give us more of those couches. Um, Apparently they don't. Okay, but a short off topic. Yesterday there was Paranormal Activities released. I have not played it yet, but there are new couches or a new couch or couches. I don't know, but I have seen one video on YouTube, and I think they have great textures and great color schemes. So I maybe I can just take back my critique. But until now, those couches of City Living or Get Famous are my favorite ones. And yeah, this living room I would say looks very 70 or 60 like. I like it. I like this kind of interior style. And I'm just realizing that we are almost done with the speed build. Not almost. I think we have 6 more minutes, but I think I wouldn't make it to the end of this speed build because this video was so long, like 30 minutes, like I said. But yeah, I just realized 30 minutes could be over so fast. And now we are in the bedroom of the two students. So remember, I was going for a roommate apartment, and I love this bedroom. I love all the colors, and though it is so narrow and so small, I was able to fit in 2 beds and some dressers and night tables and stuff like that. And also a bookshelf. That's great. And I love just how all the colors came together and the whole vibe to it. Still, it looks very 70 style. Or it has a 70 style to it, but still, I think it looks so cozy and so great because all the colors and textures of the items I used in this bedroom are my favorite ones. Also, the patterns of the wallpapers, I love them. I love them so much that everything just came together so great. And yeah, just one of my favorite rooms. And I think these are the moments where The Sims, especially decorating apartments or houses, is so much fun. And when you get to be so creative that, I don't know, you think about color theory and everything comes together in the end. I think this is what I love about the game. And yeah, now we are in the community room, or the room where they have some computers to study. They have some, like, this little fridge that came with Discover University, and I was trying to fit in those ping pong or one ping pong table into this room, but this thing is so huge, like you can't even fit it anywhere. So I decided to delete it and put in this gaming table. I forgot how the game is called that they could play at this table, but I think it's Knob or Nib. I think it's Knob. I'm not quite sure. I am probably talking nonsense right now. But now we are ready with the inside. You can see the backyards are fully furnished. In case you wanted to see it, just rest assured there was nothing special, just, I don't know, a seating area, a grill, and then some planting pots or bicycles as well, and I think a bird's house and bees houses, bees boxes, something like that. But now we are actually coming to an end. So right now we are decorating the pool area. I think it looks pretty cool. And I think I have to end this voiceover right now. So that is it for today. I hope you liked today's apartment complex. If you don't want to miss any of my next speed builds, just simply click on the subscribe button in the lower right corner of this video, and also turn on the notification bell if you want to be early and the very first on my next video. And if you still have a second left, hit the like button. That would make me extremely happy. So have a great day, stay safe, and see you all in my next video. Bye!